But my relationship with cops is very complicated. I'll kind of explain. So the first time I got stopped by cops, I was in a car with my 3 white friends. I'll only share their names. I hope they're not an audience. But I'll only share their names to accentuate their whiteness. Okay? The driver was Sean Finnegan. The passenger was Paul Persinski. And the girl that I was sitting next to trying to talk to was Megan O'Malley. So they was white. Right? And the cop pulls us over in the alley, pulls up behind us, and the cop goes to the driver's side, and he goes, "Let me see your license and registration." Sean pulls it out, and he goes, "Hey, my dad's in precinct 13. Oh, okay, no problem. Shines the flashlight right in my face and says, "You get out of the car." And I was like, what, you get out of the car. And I was like, okay, all right. So I got out of the car. And I was scared as hell, of course. It's the first time I was ever stopped by cops. He said, "Put your hands on the hood." So I put my hands on the hood. And I'm scared now because I'm 15 years old. I'm around 15, 16 years old. My testicle region has never been touched by anyone besides myself. Okay? So I'm scared that this big, burly, fat, white cop is gonna feel on my nuts looking for a gun. I'm scared. But just as my fears were, at their peak, homie does a number like this to the back of the car. And a beautiful, blonde, young cop trainee, I'm guessing, comes out the car. And as she walks out the car, it's like she's walking slow-mo. And her hair's blowing in the wind. And I swear to God, I heard this song. Wheel, 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 wheel. I got stopped by a lady cop. So, I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous because I'm like, golly. Now I'm nervous because I'm like, I hope I don't get aroused. And she starts on my left ankle. And she's rubbing, feeling my calf. I'm like, oh my God, that feels good. I like that. I kind of like that. And I'm feeling, and she's feeling my thighs and shit. I'm like, oh my God. And nobody ever felt the back of you. Guys, ask your lady tonight to massage the back of your thigh. God damn, that shit make your dick hard right quick. Oh my God. But as she's rubbing my thigh, she starts doing some shit like this, right? And she starts rubbing it like she's looking for it. And I'm like, damn it. God, I'm Asian, fuck. Anyway. It's like I said, my relationship with cops is complicated, okay? For real. No, but I always wear Jordans whenever I do comedy. Because I'm always repping Chicago. I straight up always rep Chicago. Every single time I do comedy, I always wear Jordans because Michael Jordan's my hero. I mean, probably everybody in this room, Michael Jordan's his hero. I grew up in the 90s, watched the championships. I got to party with Dennis Rodman at Crowbar. I mean, like, there was some crazy shit. And also, not to mention that there is not a sneaker that I ever worn or bought that makes my penis feel bigger. Now I said feel bigger, it's still small as fuck. But it feels bigger when I wear my Jordans. And I'll tell you why. So, like I told you, during the 90s, you could party and you'd go to the clubs in Chicago and the Bulls would be there. I mean, they'd be right there. You could see them. I shook Dennis Rodman's hand. It was like, engulfed my whole hand, right? But one night, I'm in Excalibur. Remember Excalibur? Oh, man. And they had them big-ass round tables at Excalibur, right? And Michael Jordan's sitting center of one of them big-ass round tables, surrounded by beautiful women. Beautiful women in the 90s, so all their hair was like big-ass hair. And I locked eyes with him. I got to lock eyes with Michael Jordan, and he just kind of just locked eyes with me. I'm like, oh, my God. Maybe I should go say hi. He wants to lock eyes with me. But just as I was about to walk over to him, one of those big-haired hairdos went right into his lap. Yes, that's right. I saw Michael Jordan get his dick sucked at Excalibur. But the reason why Michael Jordan is my hero, okay, and why he will always be my hero and why I will always wear Jordans and always rep Chicago on any stage that I do, is that motherfucker didn't break eye contact with me the whole time. The whole time. Thank you very much, guys. I've been Erick Esteban.